Hi, I'm Haley and welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be sharing a huge pile of empties today. I have been collecting these for the past couple of months and I'm so excited to be talking about all these products, some faves, some fails, and a lot of in between. And if you're interested in this kind of content, keep on watching. So I'm going to start with my biggest category, which is body care. I have a lot of fun products in here, so let's get started. First up, I've got a couple of body scrubs here. So the first one is the new Dewy Daisy Tree Hut Shea Sugar Scrub. That's hard to say, Shea Sugar Scrub. And this is, I believe, the newest one to come out from the line. I was super excited to try this one because I do love floral scents. And it is a floral scent, but there's a very strong musky quality here that I do not love. So I was really excited about this. I love the bright yellow color of the actual scrub, but I don't think I'd be repurchasing this one, and it was a miss for me. Next up, we have the Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Uplifting Boost Neroli Blossom and Bergamot Salt Body Scrub with Vitamin E. That's such a long name. I really like this one. It's probably my favorite scent of the Bath & Body Works Salt Body Scrub, which is my favorite of the Bath & Body Works Body Scrubs. So of my favorites, this is probably my favorite. I think this one is gone, but if it came back and it was on Bodycare Day or one of the sales when you could get these for like $5, I would definitely reconsider purchasing this. But for right now, there's no scrubs that I'm super interested in from Bath & Body Works, so I'll probably skip them going forward until, you know, they bring back something I really like or there's a great sale. And then the next one I have is this teeny little guy. This is from Truly Beauty. I got kind of into Truly Beauty recently. There's a lot of products that I really like, but there are also some fails. This one was kind of a fail, unfortunately. First of all, this is tiny. So just to compare to the Tree Hut scrub, which is 18 ounces, this is tiny. It is 4 ounces, which is basically a little bit bigger than a airplane travel size, which is so small. I bought this online, so I wasn't super paying attention to the size. And then when I saw it and it was like smaller than even some of the other products from Truly, I was like, okay, not my fave. And I did go through this super quick. I think I got like one full body scrub from this and maybe a couple days of like partial scrubs. So again, not my fave. The smell is also not a favorite. It's very herbal, which I think some people might like, but for me, I think it's a pass. It has blue tansy, lavender, and some other extracts in here that are giving it that very herbal smell. Yeah, rosemary extract, things like that. So if you're into that and you are okay with spending good money, at least $20, mine was like $16, I think, on sale, which is still way too much for this size. You might be interested in this one, but for me, I would probably not buy this going forward, but it was fun to try. Next up, I've got a couple of whip soaps from the brand House of GLOI. It's an indie brand. I've talked about these before. I really enjoy these. They have just like a really nice, beautiful, luscious, whipped, sort of whipped cream like texture, and they're a body wash, which I really like. I find these are really nice for travel actually, because sometimes you don't want to bring like a huge container of body wash. And if you're not really into bar soap, like you have to like bring a mini, but this works for me for travel. Both of these are from the fall collection that they had, Persephone'S Descent, which was, I believe, a pomegranate scented fruity with like a dark fruit twist, which I really liked. I bought this one last year as well. And this one is Spider Silk. I didn't like this one as much. Of course, I love the texture and I really like this brand, but this one was giving Dead Leaves in the Dirty Ground by the White Stripes. Like, it was just giving a very earthy, dead leaves and dirt scent, which I know some people really like and actively seek that out. If you are into that, check out Spider Silk next fall. But for me, I probably would not try this specific one again. But like I said, I do really like this brand and I think their products are super high quality and I highly recommend them. If you're interested in exploring more indie brands, definitely check out House of GLOI. Next up, I have a hand soap. So this one is from Bath & Body Works. It's from the sort of drinks inspired line that they had a few months back. This is the Iced Caramel Swirl. And this was nice. It wasn't super remarkable, which I kind of like in a hand soap. It was sweet, but it wasn't super overpowering and didn't leave like a crazy residue on your hands like some of them do. If you know, you know. But I like this. I'm not sure I would seek it out again just because I love trying new things, but definitely not a regret. I would say this one was kind of just like middle of the pack, but not bad. Next up, I have a deodorant. This one is from Arm & Hammer, the Rosemary Lavender Essentials line. I love this deodorant. It's kind of just my go-to when I don't have like another deodorant on the go, but really like this. I think it works great. This lasted me like a year or something like that, and it's really affordable. So I find this to be super good value, super easily available. Would purchase again. Next up, I have something kind of fun. This is a huge 5-pound container, size of my head, container of bath salts from this funny little brand, Dead Sea Warehouse. I got this at Erewhon here in LA. It was a pretty good price for this huge amount. I love bath salts, so I ran through this super quickly. I thought this was fun. I didn't think it was super remarkable or better than just plain Epsom salts, for example, but I know there were some different minerals in here. I didn't notice a huge difference versus Epsom salts, and they're also unscented, but I like trying it. I like trying new brands. I love this kind of what I call health food store graphic design. I think it's just like so funny and kind of a throwback, so I really enjoyed it for that. I kind of want to repurpose this for something else, not sure what yet, but I thought this was fun, and like I said, would I try it again? Not sure, but I like trying new things, and this was a fun new thing to try. And also probably one of the most affordable things at Erewhon. If you know, you know. Next up, I have a hair product. This is a mini of the COLORWOW Dream Coat Supernatural Spray. I love this. I swear by it. I've used it up a bunch of times. I've already repurchased this. I've actually repurchased it in the extra strength version. I have a lot of hair, so I need this if I'm going to blow dry my hair. And I'm trying out the extra strength version. I will report back, but I love this and I'll keep buying it. Next up, I have one skincare empty. This is the e.l.f. Bounce Back Jelly Cleanser. I love this. I've used it a bunch of times. It's just a really nice basic cleanser that does have like a milky jelly consistency. It's kind of a cross between a cleansing milk and a gel cleanser, which I really like. So it's cleansing, but it's not too stripping, but it also doesn't leave any sort of film on your skin. Super affordable. I think this is $7. Sometimes I have a hard time finding this in store, but it's normally in stock on the Target website, so that's where I purchased this one before. If you like the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser, this is kind of similar. So the Milky Jelly Cleanser, I believe they reformulated it when they went to Sephora, but so I have not tried it since then, but I was a loyal stan of that for a long time, and this is kind of my replacement for that one. That one kind of has a rose scent. This one is more of a coconut scent, but both very lightweight, you know, like I said, cleanses well, doesn't break me out, and simple. And this one's way more affordable. So I really like this. I'll probably repurchase it again in the future if I'm needing a cleanser, but I have a ton right now that I need to get through, but really love this one and would definitely recommend it. Next up, I have two candles that I used up. So the first one is Bath & Body Works Paris Cafe. I really like this. I don't always love the Bath & Body Works coffee scents. Sometimes they're just like insanely strong and just like sort of like a faux coffee, you know, like essence of coffee, what we think of as coffee, but not what coffee actually smells like. This one was a little bit coffee, just like a drop, but it was mostly just like a chill kind of nice little vanilla. I've noticed recently that when I burn Bath & Body Works candles, they'll be super strong, like choke you out when you first start burning them, but once you burn them down, they become way less strong, which is maybe a pro or a con, depending on how you look at it. But I did enjoy this one. Probably not a repurchase, but I thought it was fun and it smelled really nice. Next one I have is the White Tea and Sage. I think this is one of their classic scents that they bring back a lot. I didn't really love this. It had kind of a spa scent, which was nice and pleasant. Not offensive by any means, but I just didn't love it. It's giving a lot of bergamot, which is listed in the notes on the bottom, which I don't love. It's not my #1 favorite. And I really smelled that way more than any white tea or sage in this. So again, probably would not repurchase, but it was fine. Like it was a nice like bathroom scent, things like that. And lastly, I have some makeup empties, which is super fun because I feel like it takes forever to use up makeup, but this time I have a ton of empties, which I love. To start off, I have two things from Glossier. So I have the Boy Brow in brown. I've used this so many times. It's kind of just my go-to, like if I'm at Sephora and I need an eyebrow gel. Really like this. I've just been using it for many years now, and it's kind of classic. I know what to expect from it, so I returned to it, even though there may be something better out there, but kind of just like in between fails, I know I can count on this one, so I really like it. And then I also have the Glossier Lash Slick Mascara in black. Again, kind of just an old standby favorite. It gives a very natural lash look. I'm wearing it today from my new tube of it, but it's not super dramatic, but it's easy to work with, easy to apply, gives a nice natural look. Again, I would love to find maybe a better mascara, but you know, sometimes you get tired from the hunt of looking for something better and you just want to go back to something that you know works, and that's kind of this for me, if you know what I mean. And one mascara kind of fail, for example, I tried this NARS CLIMAX mascara. This is just a mini that I got as a free sample. Really did not love this, smudged immediately on me, even though it did look really nice when I first applied it. So would not purchase this. Love trying new mascaras, but yeah, wouldn't buy that one. And then next up, I have a couple products from Charlotte Tilbury. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation in one neutral. That I think that's the lightest shade. Have already repurchased this. Absolutely love this, and as you can see, used up every last drop. Really like this foundation, and again, I know what to expect from it. It's great. And I also have the Charlotte Tilbury powder. There's a few tiny drops left in here, or a few crumbs of product left, but use this up, and again, have already repurchased this. This is the AIRBRUSH Flawless Finish Powder in one fair. I just love the way this looks. It's not cakey, it's not ever too heavy or anything like that, and it's a great product. Really enjoy it. And last, the most exciting, I think, is a blush that I used up about a week ago. I've had this for like 2 years, and I just used it up. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in APRI-COT in the middle. You can see it's fully busted. I think this is discontinued, but this was a really pretty blush. It was super sheer, a little bit shimmery, super easy to work with because you could just build it up, which is probably why I was able to use it up, to be honest. But I like this. Ready to move on to other blushes, but I'm so proud of myself for using up a blush. I don't even know if I've ever used up a blush like this in my whole life, but anyways, now I have, and I'm so excited. And that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.